What's up, good people? It's your boy Tony from the ground up. Starting a new vlog. It's a behind the scenes, actually. I'm getting started on a documentary that I've been wanting to film. I've never recorded a documentary before or anything of any real substance before, but this is something that I always wanted to do, so I want to try something, and I don't just want to try and put out anything. I want to really put some time and effort into this, and I know realistically for this to come out the way that I want it to, it's gonna take probably about a year. It's like my timeline is a year minimum. Today is April the 15th, 2026, and I'm gonna take you guys on this journey with me. Yep. First thing that I want to do is get a library card. Do they still issue library cards, or is it everything online? Is a app for that? I'm based here in Maryland, so we have, I don't know if this is a national thing, Enoch Pratt Free Library. Is that everywhere, or is that just like a Maryland thing? I'm not sure. I will find out. But the first thing I want to do, because I already have my idea, I have my subject, I have like the time frames that I want to go through. I pretty much have the people that I want to interview that knows the subject well. I have my setting in my head. All this is subject to change. As I go along, things will be changing. We will see. But I do have sort of a treatment plan laid out. And when I mentioned about going to the library, it's not just the library, but I need to gather B footage, and I want to dig in the archives. So anywhere that may take me, wherever they store footage from 40, 50 years ago, if you can get it, I will get it. If it can be gotten, I will get it. So what is the documentary about? So the subject of my documentary is about a Baltimore native, someone who I believe has been through a bunch of like trials and tribulations, been at the bottom of the bottom, but still managed to like persevere and pull himself up. If you're not familiar with Baltimore, Baltimore is a poverty-stricken city, right? Especially during this time frame where the average median household probably was $10,000 to $15,000. We're talking about single parents, multiple kids. So as you can imagine, things were scarce. Not being taught anything about work ethic, not directly. It's like you inadvertently learn out of necessity. The subject is my brother, Donald Taylor, aka Da Vinci. And we pretty much lived a close to similar life. Some things were a little different for me versus different for him, vice versa or whatever. We both, struggled. I want to kind of highlight his story particularly. I believe it's an interesting one. This is the early phases of the documentary, so this is still just the concept, the idea. So actually, I want to give him a call and just see what his thoughts are. I have my own thoughts, but I would like for him to, participate in the creation and just giving his input on how he think things should go. Also, I value input. Like I said, I'm new to this, and if I think it's a good idea, it's a good idea. So I'll give him a call. Yo. What's goody?
Same old thing.
What you up to?
Well, you don't know.
Okay. All Real quick, I was just calling because I did want to just see if you had a few minutes just to share some thoughts about the documentary. And let's tell you some ideas that I had. See what you thought and what ideas you had, real quick. And just to let you know, I'm vlogging. So my thing is I don't know why I'm so interested in B footage. Like, that's coming up in my brain as like one of the main things, like the filler. I don't know if it's just me wanting to dig into the archives of like old Baltimore and just look at some of the things that were going on, back in the day. I think it makes an interesting. It will make interesting filler for the documentary. To paint a picture of what life was like during that time frame, especially to people who are not from Baltimore, who may not know. So they,
Right. Yeah, I give you the facts too. It's historical information.
Yeah.
Not opinion-based, it's fact-based.
I found like 3 different places that's like kind of archival. Of course, one is the library. And then it's like 2 other places that's like, one is like a news station type of archive place that pretty much archives all news footage that they put out over the years, and you can like go and request some of that footage. So I'm gonna look into all of that. Hey, yo, do you still have to have a library card? Is it like digital now or something, or?
Yeah, I know you gotta have one, but I remember when Mello did that thing around the library to get people to sign up. He was giving like exclusive Mello card, library card. But you still need them. I don't know if it has to be physical or it can be digital now. And now we got smartphones. So a lot of people get their books and all that from off the internet.
Yeah, and I just want I know you a lot of stuff you can get offline and things like that, but I want to set the tone with like going and putting in the work and sitting down somewhere and gathering what I can gather. So it's going to be a mixture of both, of whatever I just pull up at home and can download, and me actually going out and getting somebody to help me, find what I need, type of thing. Oh yeah, I do want to, when you get a chance, just send me a note with like people that you feel like that I should talk to. As fully, a detailed note with like who. It doesn't matter what the time frame might be, if you're in touch with them now or not. If it's somebody that you're not in touch with, maybe some basic information about them, and I'll see if I can get in touch with them to set up something.
Pretty much that. building the same thing.
Let me ask you. I know you not too long ago was in touch with Mr. Bridges. Is he still at the old school? The Drayland old school?
Yeah.
You think he'll be somebody that will want to talk and say something?
Yeah, Mr. Bridges is expensive. I ran him in Spencer one day up there up Bethel.
Okay.
In high school, sharing trouble.
Say it again.
I said because in the beginning I remember getting in trouble a lot. In the beginning of my high school journey. That would have been perfect before she locked down.
Yeah. I don't know. I can barely hear you.
Hold on.
Yeah.
You. Sounds tight.
Well, I guess we can really talk this Saturday evening. Yeah, this Saturday.
5.
5? I know you had said 3. You said 5?
Yeah. What do you think about that?
No, I know you had said you had something at 3.
Saturday?
Yeah, that's what you said, right?
Yeah. Well, I got clients up until my last person I just asked for her to come in. So she can get her about like 5. You recording or you?
Yeah, I'm recording on Saturday anyway, so I'm just at the evening time, probably about somewhere around like 7. Well, it doesn't matter to me. I could have came and recorded over there. It doesn't matter.
You said you could have came to work?
I could have recorded over there. The podcast.
No, I was saying you record now.
Yeah, I'm vlogging right now.
Oh, I know.
Alright, well, get yourself together, yo. Just I'll text you to lock in Saturday.
Alright, yeah, okay. Yeah, if I should do it.
Okay.
Alright, I'll hit you in the oil. Get in.
Yeah, hit me up. Alright. Peace. So, I'm going to take you guys on this journey with me. And hopefully you tune in and stay tuned in. I believe this will be interesting. FYI, I'm just getting off work and commuting home after a 12-hour day. A lot of this documentary will be done around my work hours. So mainly the weekends and random days during the week will be my availability for me to do the documentary. I'm going to try to put all my downtime, what I can afford to do, because I do have a family, so and we're in spring headed into the summer. It's where I normally spend the most time doing things with my family. That's another reason why I say about a year minimum. Also, tune in to Between Brothers podcast, Shiz and Tone TV, and From the Ground Up podcast, all on the For Ground Up network on YouTube. Got some good content over there. Check it out. Well, I guess if you're watching this, unless it's a clip on social media, you're probably already on a YouTube channel. Subscribe, please. Thank you. Stay tuned.